How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sammy BAYA. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. How to tell if someone is doing witchcraft or voodoo on you. That's the title of this video. Determining whether someone is practicing witchcraft or voodoo against you can be a complex and sensitive issue. So in this video, I'm going to give you a detailed exploration to help you understand various signs, methods, and considerations. Number one sign that someone is doing witchcraft on you is unexplained illnesses. One of the most common signs that someone might be practicing witchcraft or voodoo against you is the onset of unexplained or persistent illnesses. If you experience sudden health problems that don't seem to have a medical explanation or persist despite treatment, it could be a sign of negative magical influence. The other sign that someone is practicing witchcraft or voodoo on you is frequent misfortunes. If you notice a pattern of frequent misfortunes, such as accidents, financial problems, or relationship issues, it might be worth considering that someone could be engaging in witchcraft against you. While bad luck can happen to anyone, a consistent and targeted series of unfortunate events could be a red flag. Someone is doing witchcraft on you if there is unusual physical symptoms. If you experience these unusual physical symptoms, sudden physical symptoms such as sudden fatigue, headaches, persistent headaches, or feelings of heaviness may sometimes be attributed to magical or spiritual interference. If these symptoms are persistent and they have no medical cause, they might be worth investigating further. Someone is doing witchcraft on you if you have strange dreams. Disturbing or recurring dreams can be another indicator. Dreams where you feel threatened, chased, or harassed, especially if they seem unusually vivid or alarming, might be a sign of someone working negative magic against you. Someone is doing witchcraft on you if you have unexplained emotional changes. Sudden and unexplained changes in your emotional state, such as feeling unusually depressed, anxious, or irritable without an obvious cause, can sometimes indicate that you might be under some form of spiritual attack or influence. If you have this feeling of being watched, you might be under witchcraft. Somebody might be doing witchcraft on you. A persistent feeling of being watched or followed, especially when there is no logical explanation, can sometimes be associated with someone performing witchcraft or voodoo on you. Unusual objects or symbols is another sign. Finding strange objects, symbols, or items around your home or in your personal belongings might be a sign. This could include items like candles, herbs, or amulets, which might be used in magical practices. If someone you know starts acting strangely towards you, whether they seem unusually hostile, distant, or overly interested in your personal life, it could be a sign of underlying magical practices. So, odd behavior from others is a sign that someone is doing witchcraft on you. Then, strange coincidences is also a sign. A series of strange coincidences or synchronicities where things seem to happen at unusually opportune times for someone else's benefit might indicate that someone is using witchcraft or voodoo to manipulate events in their favor. Unexplained physical objects is also a sign. Receiving or finding gifts that are unusual or have a sense of foreboding might indicate that someone is trying to influence or control you through magical means. Intuition and gut feelings is a sign too. Sometimes your own intuition or gut feeling can alert you to potential problems. If you feel an overwhelming sense that something is wrong, it might be worth exploring whether magical practices are involved. Unexplained financial losses is also a sign. Significant and unexplained financial setbacks or losses, particularly if they seem targeted or out of proportion to your usual financial situation, might suggest magical interference. Notable changes in your relationships, especially if they turn sour or become strained without clear reasons, could be influenced by someone using witchcraft to affect your personal connections. Disruption in daily life is also a sign. Major disruptions in your daily life, such as losing your job, unexpected accidents, or significant failures, could sometimes be linked to magical practices intended to bring misfortune. Physical alterations is a sign that someone is doing witchcraft on you. Unexpected changes in your physical appearance or health that are not explained by normal causes could be a sign of someone's attempt to influence you through witchcraft. Presence of negative energy is also a sign of witchcraft. Feeling an overwhelming sense of negative energy or a persistent feeling of malaise in certain places or situations might indicate magical interference. There's also recurrent bad luck. Experiencing a pattern of recurrent bad luck or misfortune, especially if it seems to align with specific individuals or events, might suggest that witchcraft or voodoo is at play. There's also unusual spiritual experiences. Experiencing strange or disturbing spiritual phenomena, such as feeling haunted or having unsettling spiritual encounters, could be a sign of someone using magic against you. Someone is doing witchcraft on you if there is unexplained behavioral changes. If you or people around you begin exhibiting unexplained behavioral changes, it could be a sign of external influence, including magical practices. Changes in pets' behavior is also a sign. Animals, particularly pets, can sometimes react to spiritual disturbances. If your pets exhibit unusual or fearful behavior, it might be worth considering whether magical practices are involved. If conventional methods and remedies, whether for health, emotional, or financial issues, are consistently failing to help, it might suggest an underlying magical influence. If you suspect witchcraft or voodoo, consulting a practitioner or expert in spiritual or magical matters can provide guidance. That's depending on the person, belief, or faith. They may help you identify if there is any magical interference and offer solutions. Engaging with mental health professionals can also help rule out psychological issues. Sometimes feelings of being targeted by witchcraft or voodoo might stem from mental health concerns rather than actual magical interference. If you suspect someone is practicing witchcraft against you, performing spiritual cleansing rituals, or seeking help from spiritual advisors can help clear negative energy and protect yourself, depending on your faith. Implementing security measures and being aware of your surroundings can help identify any unusual activity that might be linked to magical practices. Engaging with community support networks or groups with experience in dealing with spiritual issues can provide additional insights and assistance. Keeping a detailed journal of unusual occurrences, feelings, and experiences can help identify patterns and provide a clear picture of whether magical practices might be involved. Different cultures have varied interpretations of witchcraft and voodoo, so understanding the cultural context and practices specific to this suspected magical influence can help in identifying and addressing the issue. While it is very important to be open to the possibility of magical interference, it's also crucial to maintain a healthy skepticism. Not all misfortunes or unusual experiences are caused by witchcraft or voodoo. Regardless of whether witchcraft or voodoo is involved, focusing on your personal well-being and taking steps to improve your health, relationships, and financial situation can help mitigate the impact of negative influences. So identifying whether someone is practicing witchcraft or voodoo against you involves careful considerations of various signs and symptoms. While some of these indicators that I've mentioned in this video might point to magical interferences, it's essential to approach the situation with a balanced perspective and seek appropriate help and advice. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Thank you.